Hi everybody and welcome back to Love English. I'm Sabrah and I'm a British University English teacher. So it is of course cricket season and this year the World Cup is in England. I'm sure lots of you are watching as I know we've got lots of followers from India, Pakistan, so I'm sure lots of you out there are watching. Now you probably know that cricket actually originated in the UK. We started playing cricket in the UK in about the 18th century. So we invented it and it has in fact influenced a lot of our vocabulary. There are many idiomatic expressions that come from cricket. So today we're going to look at 10 of these idioms that all originally come from cricket. And these idioms are really common in everyday British conversation. In fact, before I became a cricket fan, I used to say these idioms without knowing what they actually meant in cricket. So they're super common, so even if you're not a cricket fan, these are going to be so useful as we use them all the time in everyday British conversation. Let's go everybody, 10 idioms that all originate from the wonderful British game of cricket. If you haven't already guys, then make sure that you subscribe to us, click that notification bell so you don't miss one of our lessons, and of course you can follow us on our social media as well, where we post lots of things about British life, traditions, as well of course as vocabulary and things like that. So be sure to catch us on Instagram as well. Okay, so idiom number 1 is to have a good innings. If you know cricket, then you will know that your innings is the time that you play for, so your 50 overs. But when we use this idiom in daily conversation, we mean that somebody has had a good life, a full life. We might often say it when somebody has actually passed away or an animal has passed away. If they've lived a long life and they've had a full life, we might say, it's very sad, but they had a good innings, meaning they had a good time, they enjoyed their time. Just like we would in cricket say if somebody has played well, that they had a good innings. So an example sentence would be, I was really sad when my grandfather passed away, but he was 95, so he'd had a very good innings. Number 2 is the phrase, be cricket, which means to be fair and just about something. Now, cricket is a very civilised game. It's always been considered a gentleman's game, as it did originate amongst the upper classes. Therefore, when we say something is cricket, we will say it is fair. We often use this in the negative. So if we say, well, that's not cricket, this means that something isn't fair. Something about that situation is not fair. An example sentence would be, it was really not cricket how she got fired at the last minute like that. I can't believe management would behave like that. Number 3 is to hit or to knock someone for 6. This is certainly a phrase that I use very often. So to hit or to knock someone for 6, you cricket fans out there will know that 6 is the highest score, and so the opposing team are going to be very shocked if the batsman hits a 6. So this is literally what it means. The idiom means to be very shocked by something, to be overwhelmed by it. If we say, that really knocked me for 6, it's something really surprising, really shocking. It's more used in a negative way. So when we receive negative information or something negative happens to us that we find very shocking, we might say, it really knocked me for 6. Now an example sentence would be, when Leila told me she was leaving Love English, it knocked me for 6. Don't worry guys, Leila is not leaving, just an example before you guys start to have a heart attack about that. She's not leaving. But of course, if she did say that, it would really knock me for 6. So great example there. Number 4 is to be bowled over. Of course, in cricket, this means that the bowler has bowled the batsman something that he can't get. So he's bowled over, perhaps even fallen over or lost his footing. So how we use this in everyday conversation is, again, it's something that has really shocked us. This can also be a positive thing. It can be positive or negative. We can say, I was bowled over by my pay rise. I really didn't expect it. I was so surprised by that. So again, it's something that is surprising or shocking, but it's probably used a little bit more in the positive actually than to knock someone for 6. Number 5 is to be on a sticky wicket. On a sticky wicket. Of course, a wicket is when you are knocked out of the game, so many ways you can be knocked out, but basically the batsman is out. That's what a wicket is in cricket. So if we say we are on a sticky wicket, it means we're in an uncertain, awkward, or dangerous situation. The perfect word would probably be to say you were in a precarious situation, a situation that involves risk. So if you're in a situation where potentially you could lose your job, you don't have a proper contract, you're feeling very insecure, you could say, I'm on a sticky wicket here, I don't feel like I'm in a safe situation. I've certainly used this phrase many, many times. It sounds very quintessentially English. So it's a great one to use, to be on a sticky wicket, to be in an awkward or insecure situation. The next one is to be stumped, which in cricket is one of the ways which you are caught out. So one of the ways that a batsman is out. Now, to be stumped really means to be surprised, to have no idea how to solve the problem. If we say, I'm stumped on that one, we mean, I've got no idea how to fix this, or I'm confused about how to go forward. I'm stumped. So if you find yourself in a situation where you feel confused and you don't know what to do, you can say, I'm really stumped on this one. Or just, you've got me stumped. An example sentence would be, many students feel quite stumped when it comes to the third conditional. Number 7 is to do something off your own bat. To do something off your own bat. Meaning to do something that you want to do. Nobody is pushing you to do this. You do it out of your own desire. So to do it off your own bat. Nobody has pushed you into this. You do it because you want to. So an example sentence would be, Leila went to the gym off her own bat. For once, her boyfriend didn't have to push her into going. 8 is to catch someone out. Of course, this is one of the ways that a batsman is out, that you can get a wicket. So if you catch someone out, the idiom actually means that you find them out on something. So it's really when you find that someone has done something wrong or made a mistake. So for example, if a girl thinks her boyfriend is cheating on her, but he says, no, I'm not cheating, or it could be vice versa, that a guy thinks a girl is cheating, but then actually a friend sees him or her with another girl or boy kissing them and takes a photo. So there you would be able to say, you've been caught out. You said you weren't cheating, but look at this photo. So there, that would be to catch someone out. So to find that they're doing something wrong or they've made a mistake. Number 9 is to throw someone a googly. The equivalent in American sports and in American English would be to throw a curveball. Now in cricket, this means when a bowler throws a ball which spins in the opposite direction to what the batsman expects. So he is surprised. So when we say to throw someone a googly, we present someone with information or a situation which is surprising for them. They are taken aback by this or even discombobulated. And you would know the meaning of that, guys, if you've watched my 12 beautiful English words, which is up there. So basically you present them with information that is surprising or confusing. So an example sentence would be, Dave really threw Jane a googly when he said that he wanted to go on a date with her. Dave really threw Jane a googly when he said that he wanted to go on a date with her. So number 10, the last one is to be on the back foot. Now to be on the back foot means to be in a weaker position or to start off on a weaker position, or somehow you're pushed into a weaker position. For example, in cricket, if a batsman steps forward to hit the ball, usually he's in a stronger position, he's on his front foot. But if he has to step backward onto his back foot, it's harder for him to hit the ball well. So he's on his back foot, meaning in a weaker position. So if we say, oh, he's on the back foot in that one, it means he's in a weaker position or he's got off to a bad start perhaps. So a good example sentence, and we'll use this to talk about another sport, could be, Liverpool's early goal put Manchester on the back foot. And if we looked at it in the context of cricket, we might say England's high run rate put Australia on the back foot. So there we go, guys. 10 fantastic, common, everyday British idioms that we use that all come from cricket. If your country is in the World Cup, then I really hope that you do well. Best of luck to you. Of course, I'm supporting England. Enjoy cricket season, everybody. And if you'd like to, try and use any of these idioms in a sentence below. I've also provided a link to test your cricket vocabulary knowledge, which is on the English Club website, and it's a quiz. So you can try that out, guys, and please leave me your score in the comments below. Enjoy, everybody, and we'll see you soon on Love English. Bye-bye.